Oh, hello and welcome back to the Parlay Closet podcast, a sports betting podcast where we have two experts and a noob. Though, with how things have been going, looks like it's just really one expert in the form of Gibby, but who's normally a noob. But yes, we're back after UFC 292, and we're going to be looking at UFC Fight Night, Holloway versus TKZ in UFC Singapore. All right. So, boys, what did we think about the card last week?
I enjoyed it, but there was one fight that really pissed me off, and that was Ian Gary's fight. I mean, he had to take a decision, really.
I'm in the same boat. I hate when people just can finish someone, but just either don't know how to or decide not to. I thought that was awful. I also thought the ref not stopping the Zhang fight.
Oh yeah.
Why?
Should've
200
stopped
strikes to whatever it was. She had 28. I thought that was horrible. And how do you feel about last weekend?
O'Malley.
O'Malley.
The boy got it done. I said round one instead of round two. But we
I
still
got
bet
round two.
I bet round two plus 1,500 we cashed. So
That was a good week.
that was
Good week. Even though my bets were only okay at best, it was all worth it for O'Malley getting the W.
Yeah, and what
Yeah.
was shocking is in the Andrea Lee and Natalie Silva fight, we all bet Silva decision, and we all got it right.
Ooh.
So in our game, but yeah, I mean, you got Chito Vera's decision. You and Waz got that right, and I got Rodriguez knockout round one. I guessed that right. So
Rodriguez inside the distance was a good one. I got Katona via decision. That was a good one. Silva via decision. Morales should have won that fight, but she fucking sucks. But
My
let's
lock
get
of the
into
n-
this.
My lock of the night hit, but God, it was not a good lock of the night. I'm never making Brad Tavares a lock of the night ever again. I'll tell you that. But yeah, like Waz said, let's get into this. UFC Singapore. So, I guess I'll break down the first fight. Not one I'm very excited or high about, but yes, because it's UFC Singapore too, it's like the finale for Road to UFC. So a lot of the fighters from that are going to be on there. Some are okay, some are really good, some are. Yeah, Singwoo Choi versus Jarno Aarons. I cannot pronounce his name. I'm pretty sure I'm mispronouncing Jarno, to be honest with you. But yeah, this is going to be a rather weird featherweight fight because neither guy is really good with takedowns or anything of the sort, and neither guy has really high like strike per minute. They're actually very low, with Jarno Aarons at 1.33 landed per minute. I feel it's gonna be a really slow-paced kickboxing match and not one I'm really excited for. I'm gonna be leaning towards Jarno Aarons for this fight, but not one I'm gonna really want to put money on. If I must say who I have to pick, I'm going to go Jarno Aarons by decision, to be honest with you, but it can flip either way. What do you think, Gibby?
yeah, what I like about Jarno is that he mixes up his targets. He goes for the body, head, but he has no grappling ability, and he makes mistakes on the ground. That's what's kind of drives me away from betting on Jarno. But Choi, I think he's in a decline really, and he's going in there. He's going in there for a brawl, but he throws low value. So he's got to realize he's got a good right hand and he's got to use it. So for me, I'm going with Choi. I'm going decision. What do you think, Waz?
Yeah, Aaron could absolutely catch him on the feet. But I also think that that grappling advantage also is going to go to Jarno. So it wouldn't surprise me if Jarno looked to take the fight to the ground and use that judo black belt he has and doing some work from the top position, eventually opening up a submission opportunity for himself. Is that likely? Probably not. So, based off what Noah said earlier and exactly what Gibby was just saying, I wasn't initially that high on Jarno, but I feel this is a good matchup for him to showcase his style against a UFC vet who's on the decline. So I'm going to go Jarno. I do like Jarno inside the distance, but I also will take Jarno via submission. in round number 2.
He has 0% takedown accuracy. I just noticed. That's so bad. That's so bad. With 1 submission average, he just gets knocked down and goes to the ground. But yeah. All right. So next fight. God, there's some stinkers on here. Trust me, there's some good fights, but there's some stinkers. And Liang Na versus JJ Aldrich. JJ Aldrich is a minus 520 favorite. JJ freaking Aldrich. This fight's stupid. Give me JJ Aldrich by decision. This fight's stupid. Liang Na, she has no defense. She goes for broke and she gets dropped in all her fights on a 2-fight losing streak. Aldrich decision. That's all I have to say about this. What do you think, was?
Yeah, I can't agree less with you.
Oh.
Man, minus 525 on JJ is a wild, even though I fully expect her to roll this fight. I don't think decision is the way this fight ends. I feel pretty damn good about the under here too. So, give me JJ in this one. My best prediction is under 2.5. Although JJ isn't much of a finisher, I'd be surprised if she isn't able to take advantage of the openings Leanne shows on the striking realm, and JJ has some decent, sting on those shots, which I think will definitely piece up her chin on a silver platter. It makes me believe that JJ, will notch her first finish in 7 years. She hasn't gotten a finish, but I think she'll get one here. So give me JJ. I like the under 2.5. That's what I'll be putting money on. But if I have to take JJ, I'm going to do JJ by KO. Give me that in round 1.
Ooh, round 1.
I mean, you kind of said why I'm picking her by decision, and you're still going with that. All right.
Yeah, I think when the Dragon Lady, she hits hard, but she runs out of gas, and she's completely helpless to defend herself. So I'm kind of on the same side with Waz, but I think she'll get it late, not in round 1. So I'm going with JJ knockout. I'm going round 3. Or no, can I switch around 2? I'm switching around 2.
No, you can't switch it. It's locked in forever. Don't even try it.
All right. Next fight we have is Billy Golf versus Yakuzu Kinoshita.
Oh, you got it. Yeah,
Okay.
Kinoshita.
There you go.
Shit. All right, cool. All right, let me start this one off then. My main concern about Golf here is eating big shots from Kinoshita early. If he can endure that, he should be able to start implementing that wrestling game as well as his own striking to take this fight over. I'm higher on Golf than most, but I think he has a lot of great tools to give most opponents issues. He's a grinder in the grappling, but but has the ability to overwhelm an opponent on the feet too. So I'm gonna go with Golf. I'm not gonna bet this fight, but I'm gonna lean on Golf. Golf via decision for me here. What about you, Gibby?
I'm completely on the opposite side with you. I think Yusaku is very athletic. He's fast and he hits like a truck. And he fights trains at Kill Cliff FC. And it's his birthday Monday. So his birthday was Monday. There we go. So I'm going with him first round KO.
Wow.
For his birthday. What do you think?
Wow. I'm actually going to go with Waz on this one. I am not high on either guy. I'm not high on Billy Golf, but the one thing I like is his grindability, and I have it highlighted as well too. His significant strikes landed per minute. This man has a very high striking volume, while Yusaku feels a little bit more like a plotter. He's got really good athleticism, but he only uses in spurts. I feel over the course of 3 rounds, he's really going to be able to grind it out. I'm actually going to be leaning towards KO for Billy Golf, but late. So I'm going to give him a round 3 KO for me. But in terms of betting on this fight, Golf's a little bit of an underdog, so there's plus money there, but I don't fully trust it. So I would skip it betting-wise. But give me round 3 KO for Golf.
Yeah, and you see his grappling average is 8.29. Takedown extra 50. And
He's a grinder.
Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to switch it up now after what you said. But no, I'm going with the birthday. I mean, I'm like really negative on going on birthdays, but I think
Have
this
you
is
won
different.
any?
I think twice
Oh, okay. Twice
Alright.
out of like probably like 50.
out of 8. Yeah.
Oh, go.
Jeez.
Them some good odds. You like to see it.
All
right.
right. Let's move on. Noah, what's the next one you got here?
Song Kinan versus Ronaldo Bedoya. So this one is, I think this is going to be a really good showcase to show what Bedoya is all about. Bedoya coming off a loss, but that was his UFC debut against Chaos Williams, a guy who hits really hard, a guy he arguably won against. The thing I like about Bedoya is he is a tank. He's got awful defense. I hate people with no head movement, but he endures it. He took shots from Chaos freaking Williams, and he was smiling like a freaking masochist. Meanwhile, Song Kenan is really only known for dropping Ian Gary. That's it. I think Song Kenan's got some good power. He's got a good real left hook, but I think Ronaldo's going to eat those shots and walk him down. I don't know if Kenan's gonna. I could see him get finished. I'm gonna say round 2 knockout for Bedoya. How about you, Waz?
Yeah, this is a horrible stylistic matchup for Song. Bedoya has the durability and forward pressure to deal with the power punching style of Song. But I expect Bedoya to walk through him and finish him within 2 rounds here. Kicking game of Bedoya will help slow Song down. That's for sure. So I don't mind the chalk here on Bedoya. I feel like it's a great spot for him. Something about these new wave of Peruvians making a name for themselves. Another one got signed tonight on Contender Series, if you watched it a few hours ago. He was an underdog, so that was cool to see, on a bigger stage in MMA. So let me go with Bedoya. Bedoya inside the distance. For the game, though, Noah, did you already give your pick?
Yep, I did round 2.
Round
You
2
round-
knockout.
Knockout? Yeah, I'm thinking knockout. You know what? Let me get. Oh, shit. He has the same birthday as me, January 13th.
Oh,
There you go.
really? The birthday pick.
Dude,
Birthday
January
brother
13th,
pick.
1997.
Wait, same age, too?
Same age. There you
Oh, wait,
go.
oh my God.
Ronaldo Bedoya, January 13th, 1997.
You guys are brothers.
So I got to go with my boy here.
There you go.
Yeah, let me go with, let's go KO here, round 3.
Okay.
I completely agree with you guys. I mean, he's durable, and he lands almost 10 strikes per minute. I mean, if you see the statistics on UFC,
I got it pulled up.
yeah, there you go. That's amazing. But he absorbs so much.
But keep in mind too, compared to Goff, most of those strikes were in clinches or grappling exchanges. But Bedoya is all standing.
Yep. So I'm agreeing with you guys with knockout, but I'm going round 1.
Yeah, okay, so we all got a round. All right.
Decision, here we come.
All right, cap us off for the next fight, Waz.
Okay. We got our Polski boy, Michał Oleńczynski. I can't even say that. Now I'm a Polak.
What? You come straight from the whole fatherland. What the hell?
The motherland.
His motherland.
Yeah, Oleńczuk. And then Chidil. I don't know. No,
I can help you with this one.
All right,
Chiji Enjikwani.
Okay, so we're gonna do
Bang,
that.
bang, bang.
Chidi bang bang.
Only hesitation I have in playing Michael here is the speed advantage of the other guy. I don't think he can deal with the forward pressure and volume of Mike, but I fully expect that to catch up with Chidi by the second round. So, I feel violence. I'm looking for second or third round stoppage from the pole here. So give me Mikey, boy. I'm going to be betting fight does not go the distance personally, but I'm going to take Mikey by KO in round number 2. Let's go 2. What you got, Gibby?
I completely agree with you. I mean, a lot of people say that Michał's fast, aggressive, and he's charges at you for the first 2 minutes, and then he slows down right after. And I think he will get it done in the first 2 minutes. So I'm going Michał knockout within the first 2 minutes. round
You gonna
one.
bet that? You could bet that.
Yeah, you can.
Pretty sure I can. I'm going for
I had,
it.
I had a bet placed on Sean O'Malley to get the knockout round 2 by knee KO, and I got that at plus 14,000.
Oh my god! Imagine that hit.
I was close.
Yeah, just wrong appendage.
What do you think, Noah? I know that. I mean, JD's on a 2-fight losing streak too. So, I mean, Miyao lost 3 times by submission and once by decision. But
Let's not do UFC
Let's
math
go.
here. None of this makes any difference.
Yeah, it's just true.
Doing
So, yeah,
doing
go for
UFC
Noah.
math of who won what and what the streaks are doesn't matters. Anybody can get knocked out at any time.
That's true. Yeah.
You don't know what injuries people have, so at the
I
end
mean,
of the
everybody's
day,
injured when they lose.
pretty much. Noah, are you going with the KO?
I'm gonna be going KO with Mihal. I don't like Chidi after his fight with RoboCop. I feel both with each other took each other's chins. Chidi's last fight, he looked awful. He looked terrified. Mikhail is basically the same thing as RoboCop with less grappling. I think he's gonna get it done. Inside the distance, your best bet for the game. I'm gonna pick my favorite round 2 KO. I got Dricus, I got O'Malley with it. I'm gonna go with Mihaly with it. I think he's gonna take out Chidi, and he's never gonna be the same again, honestly.
All right.
We all agree.
We're all in agreement, so by decision it is. All right, moving on to the next fight. We have Armfield versus Kazama. What are we predicting here? Let me start it off. As much as I love Kazama's BJJ game here, I think her lack of wrestling and the ability will be her. Why do I keep always fucking that up? Him trouble at this level. Armfield has solid wrestling of his own, and I expect him to be able to keep the fight upright. And so my pick here is Armfield. Armfield via KO is what I'm feeling. I'm gonna go round number 2 via KO. What are you thinking here, Noah?
I'm pretty much on the same boat with you. Kazama was a guy I was pretty high on until I saw him get absolutely dog walked by someone we'll talk about on the card, someone who I'm much higher on. Kazama seems decent with his BJJ. Like I said, I don't like you said, I don't like how he tries to get to the fight to the ground. He has 15% to takedown accuracy while being a BJJ guy. Armfield, though, good takedown defense, doesn't really go for the ground. I like his very basic striking style. I think he'll keep it standing. I know Armfield has 100% finish rate, but something of me just says decision, to be honest with you. But none of the fights have went to decision, so I'll play it smart. I'll go KO, but I'm gonna go KO round 3. I'm gonna go with a later one. What about you, Gibby?
Yep. Armfield's good at good submission defense. Has a great jab, so he's definitely gonna go get that knockout for me too. So I'm going Armfield knockout. I'm going round 2. Yeah,
Oh. Round 2 is just like such a good round. It's where all the magic happens.
It's
I
in
love
the
round
middle.
2. It's in the middle.
It's in the middle. All right. What do we have up next here, ladies and gentlemen?
I think this is gonna be an awful fight next, so I'll talk about it.
We have Waldo versus Łukasz Brzezik. Brazicki? Yeah, Łukasz Brazicki versus Waldo Cortez Acosta. Dude, these names are so tough. I'm gonna break this one down. Let's go.
His nickname is Salsa Boy, if you want, and then
Yeah.
Łukasz is the bull.
Salsa boy. Who's
Yeah.
Salsa? But Waldo's Salsa boy, right?
Yes. It looks like Łukasz love coming in the last 24 hours or so, and I'm seeing how far down we can get Cortez's line. So I don't believe Łukasz possesses enough issues in the grappling realm to take advantage of Cortez there, and I think Cortez's jab and volume striking will end up being too much. Łukasz wants to throw combinations of kicks from the footage that I've seen of him, but all the while I expect him to be getting bonked and jabbed across from Cortez. Minus 220 is still a little wide for me here. If we can get it closer to like 175, 180, I'll pull the trigger on a few units here, but as of now, I'm gonna probably not bet this, but I will be going with Cortez. Cortez via decision for me. What about you, Noah?
I think this is an awful fight. I think it's going to be a boring fight, but like you're saying, if Waldo Cortez Acosta gets anywhere near that 100 range, I think he's a shoo-in. He's not really fought many good guys, and the best guy he fought, he lost decision, who we then saw got absolutely dog walked by Derek Lewis in 15 seconds. So I'm gonna lean towards Cortez Acosta by decision, mainly because he's more of a grinder, while Lukas Brzezinski, he does not really show much in the way of good striking defense and doesn't show much in the way of good takedown defense, to be honest with you. 42%, I don't like that. I could easily see Acosta probably dropping him maybe and then lay and pray. Honestly, I don't think he's gonna get a finish, but so I'm gonna piggyback off you decision for Cortez Acosta. I hate his name too. What you think, Gibby?
Yeah, I don't like betting on this card either. Salsa boy, he's pretty much just a
Salsa
big
boy,
boxer.
yeah.
He's a big boxer. He's good. He's got a good jab. He doesn't really kick a grapple. While Lukash, not a good striker, kind of sloppy. If he has a game plan with some kicks, I think he could try to win it in decision. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this fight goes. For me, I'm going with Lukash decision.
Salsa boy.
And then going to my favorite fighter in the heavyweight division, Parker Porter versus Junior Taft. Man, there's no way I'm trusting that guy like Taft at chalk against someone with as much MMA experience as Porter. Jesus, calling Porter chinny all you want, but I feel he can learn from his mistakes and he's going to come back here with a vengeance. I think we can see him mix it up with the clinch, the takedown, and it's going to wear on Taft, similar to what Usman was able to do. I think people may overstate that Usman's wrestling is way better than Porter's, which may be true, but I think Taft's takedown defense is not good at all. And the difference in wrestling skills won't make any. So the first round will be tough to sit through, but I feel there's value on Porter as a dog with his MMA experience and ability to grind out this fight. Taft, maybe look at that KO prop for him if you're liking it, or the round 1 KO prop rather than taking the chalky money line. But guess what? I'm going to stack it up and go with my boy Porter. Porter via decision. What you got, Noah?
I never want to pick Parker Porter, but after the Usman fight, Tafa's takedown defense is sus. He got controlled by basically a more athletic version of Parker Porter. Basically, Parker Porter has more experience. I really think if you like Tafa, which I want to pick Tafa, but it's just got to be KO. My brain's telling me Porter's just gonna lay on him for 15 minutes. To be honest with you, he's gonna get him down and he's gonna smother him. He's gonna treat him like his favorite pillow at the night. Oh my god, I'm gonna go Parker Porter decision, and that's
hurts the soul.
That hurts. If you're asking me what to bet, I'm not betting this fight. I'm not. Maybe over 1.5. I can't see the line right now, but I feel if that line is like in the -100s, I feel like over 1.5 might be a good line because I feel a lot of people are expecting a big heavyweight brawl. I'm not expecting that. All right, decision Porter. What you thinking, Gibby?
Yeah, Junior, he's a kickboxer that doesn't show how to grapple or defend the ground. So Porter, I mean, he lost to his brother, Justin. I mean, first round KO, but yeah, I don't think his brother Justin is not the same as Junior. So I'm going Parker. I think he's gonna get the job done. I'm gonna say knockout. Yeah.
You going with the Samoan?
Yeah, I'll go knockout just in case. Just in case I get around something. I'm going round 3.
I think that'd be more exciting than most of Porter's fights. Other when he gets knocked out.
Or no, I want to knock out him in the first round. Never mind. I'm going to go first round. Just because he got knocked out by his brother in the first round, he's going to be pissed. And just like, you know what? I'm going to knock out his brother.
Oh, now you're bringing in some kind of storyline into
Yeah, I'm
it.
gonna.
What the
Yeah, I'm gonna
hell?
make it into a story.
Stop trying to do UFC calculus, Gibby.
Gibby just needs to do the math.
It
He
just
has
need-
to do
it's
This
the
is
the
math.
math.
enough time
the
spent on
math's
Parker
there.
Porter. I refuse to continue talking about Parker Porter. So we're gonna move on here.
Your
Erin
girl.
Blanchfield, my girl, my favorite women fighter versus Tatiana Santos, and let's get right into this.
Tatiana, where's the
Taliana Santos, whatever the hell her name is. This could easily be the fight night main event, or at worst the co-main. Why it's all the way down here, I won't understand, but it is what it is. The fact that it seems to be, a curtain jerker for the main event, as we like to call it in the industry, but this will be definitely a next challenge for the 125 strap, that's for sure. Santos coming off of a loss via decision to Shevchenko. Wild. Anyways, getting into the fight, I broke it down earlier this year. I believe it was in February when I learned of Santos. Was it February that they fought? I want to say.
Yep,
Yeah.
February.
I didn't really hear much of Santos before that, so I put a lot of stock in the potential strength advantage. I think this is going to be a great fight. I think I'm just going to sit by and enjoy this one. So give me my girl Blanchfield. I'm going to go Blanchfield by submission.
You had an arm earlier. Now you had a Blanche.
So I'm gonna go Blanchfield submission round 1.
round one?
Round one.
Ooh.
What are we thinking, Gibby?
I completely
Disagree.
disagree. Yeah.
Oh.
I think Santos is a monster. She's very physical and can make her way.
Gibby must have not watched the last 2 fights of Blanchfield.
Yeah. I don't think he did
Molly
either.
Molly the meatball, and then
Well,
literally
Molly's not impressive though. That's the
okay,
thing.
and then who did she screw the next time in a crucifix? Or what was it? What did she get her in?
Molly
Molly
was
was
a
a
crucifix.
crucifix.
No.
Well,
Molly was crucifix.
Jessica not even trying. She probably was just there
Jessica
for money.
Andrade. I'm sorry. Yeah, another
Yeah.
former champ that
She'll
got
probably not even try for that
destroyed in
fight.
the round one. Ugh.
I'm going Tatiana round 2 submission.
I can't keep saying Tatiana.
Garbage.
Talia,
No,
sorry.
No,
Because
where you
Watt
going?
screwed me up. So
Break the deal here. Break the
Okay.
deal here. What's going on?
Okay, I'm going Aaron
but-
Blanchfield.
Yeah. Ooh.
I'm
Come
going
on.
Aaron Blanchfield.
Spit it out.
So, Aaron Blanchfield is an absolute monster. I am high on Talia Santos. She's pretty good. But the thing is, Aaron Blanchfield is solid as a rock. She's reliable as hell. Her BJJ is amazing. Her striking has improved massively. My thing with Talia Santos is that sometimes she doesn't show up. She lost her UFC debut to a bum. She pulled out of a whole fight because one of her corner men couldn't show up, and she just couldn't fight without one dude from her corner. Not her coach, her corner. I feel like she struggles there. She's not in the right mindset usually. So I'm going to be leaning towards Blanchfield. I think she's going to be the next champion.
Blanchfield. What method?
What is going on here? What?
I
What is
don't
happening?
know. What method around
I'm going to go Blanchfield by submission round 3.
submission?
Sorry, I sneezed. My freaking camera keeps slipping. God damn it. Noah, you set this up so bad.
What do you mean? It's just a web camera you clip on your computer.
No, the freaking like wire was coming out and everything. I'm just.
I like how we went on with like submission, even though both fighters have not been finished. I've never been. I mean, Talia only lost by decision, and Aaron Blanchfield
Again, there he goes with the UFC math.
I'm saying Santos never fought anyone like Blanchfield.
I don't think
Blanchfield's
so either.
special.
That's,
She's special.
That's true. That is true. All
So
right.
watch the decision come in.
All right, Gibby. Why don't you take the next one? What you got?
Okay, we got Reina Nakamura, yeah,
There you go.
versus Fernie Garcia. Now, Reina knocked out it. I mean, he submitted his last opponent, or knocked him out. Yeah, knocked out his last opponent in 33 seconds. Who we mentioned
was that?
earlier, Kazama. There we go.
Yeah.
That we mentioned earlier.
Mhm.
Yeah, strong wrestling background. He's murderous power punches. He's very durable. And he fights out America top team. I'm going with Reina submission. I mean, he's definitely my hot guy of the night. So
Oh.
So So
Firstly, credit to Gibby for not forgetting hot guy of the night.
yeah,
Secondly,
I wrote
credit,
it down.
credit to Garcia for accepting this fight. It's a horrible stylistic matchup for him, and he is literally on the brink of getting cut. This guy does not know how to keep a job. But again, you know, maybe the UFC will cut him some slack for taking the challenge and give him a 4th attempt. I don't know. I wouldn't, but whatever. Technically speaking, Garcia has the striking advantage. Take that with what you think. You know, I think, what is it? Rhea will be, you know, it's going to be a challenge level here. You know, you're going to need to see who's going to go through the takedowns and things of that sort. I'm going to be going here with the under 2.5 personally. I don't really like any guy here, but if I'm going to have to take someone, I am going to take Nakamura inside the distance. Give me KO round number 2. What you got, Noah?
I didn't realize we sanctioned murder in the UFC, but then again, we sanctioned Khalil Roundtree versus Chris Dawkins, so might as well sanction another murder. Reina Nakamura straight up is out of the freaking Yakuza. Look at this man. This man is straight up some Yakuza enforcer who they just strapped some MMA gloves on and said go to work. And they're giving him Fernie Garcia. They're giving him your neighbor who works at a Walmart 2 blocks down on a 4-fight losing streak part-time in the UFC and said, hey, you want to stay in the UFC? Go fight this freaking Yakuza from overseas. Give me Rinya Nakamura, round 1 massacre, just like round 3. I want to say he's my lock of the night, but it doesn't feel right picking a lock of the night who's minus 800. So
well, you do it every week now. What was different?
I didn't do it last week, and I low-key regret it. My lock of the night for this week is going to be Aaron Blanchfield. But yeah, Rinya Nakamura is going to be my massacre of the week. I think this is I'm about to start having a massacre of the week when we have one of these. This is not a fair fight. Round 1 Nakamura. That's it. That's all I have to say about it.
Okay.
Knockout or submission?
Knockout. I watched him dog walk Kazama, who I thought was pretty good. He made Kazama look like a child. He looked like a child that he had to freaking pull Neil Magny on to beat the crap out of. Oh man.
All right. Moving on to our Georgian brother, Giga Ninja. Not gonna try to say his last name. Chikadze versus Alex. Not gonna try to say his last name.
Bruce Leroy Caceres.
I like that nickname. That's a pretty good nickname there. You know, I was surprised to see the odds so wide here personally, taking into consideration the 20-month layoff for Giga and the recent form of Alex. I thought it'd be somewhere about 150.
Did you look at him
Giga.
yesterday?
No,
yesterday Giga was 150. Oh man.
Okay.
He was around like 150, 160-ish. Oh man, I should have took that.
Yeah.
Really?
You know, I'd consider Alex even at those dog odds. So, you know, getting him at a 2-1, I'm happy to pull the trigger on that. Mixing it into the grappling realm, I think he's gonna be able to take advantage of it here. So, I'm gonna be going here with Alex by decision. What you got, Gibby?
You want Alex decision? Okay. Yeah, I completely agree with you. But yeah, Alex got a solid head. Great grappling.
He gives solid head?
Wait, what?
Whoa, dude.
No, I say he's got a solid head.
Bro,
for,
what kind of
like-
research are you doing?
I mean that doesn't sound any better, Gibby.
Hey, deep dive on Gibby's Gibby's deep diving.
He's got a tough head. There we go. Oh, his head is made like out of rock or whatever. Yeah, he hard to get down. So, I'm going with Alex submission. I'm going which round? Going round 2. What do you think, Noah?
You know how I don't like picking people coming off layoffs. By the way, Waz, how did that Weidman pick work last week?
Hey, if he didn't break his leg, we would have been fine.
By the way, Waz, I can only see just the to your hair, by the way.
Really? It's doing it again?
But
Man.
I want to pick Giga because Giga loses to well-rounded, complete mixed martial artists like Calvin Kattar, and he absolutely eats up basic kickboxers like Alex Caceres. I don't want to The only thing I'll bet on this fight is I will bet over 1.5 or fight goes the distance because Alex Caceres has only been finished one time in his career. He is a tough SOB, but I don't know, man. I'm gonna go. Nah, I'm not gonna break it. I'm not gonna break the tradition. I'm gonna fade long layoffs. I'm gonna go Alex Caceres. I'm gonna go with a decision, but no. Now the only thing I'm betting is over 1.5. How about you, Gibbs?
I already said submission.
You already
round.
said it if
Oh.
you paid attention.
I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Missed my comment thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's ridiculous. No.
No.
I'm gonna change it
Oh.
round 3 now. Just go.
Apologize.
What's that do? Okay,
Noah's
cool.
favorite fighter is up next, guys. Smith versus
I
Ryan
love me some
Spann.
Anthony Smith.
Why don't you break it down, Noah? You love Anthony Smith here.
Oh, dude, this is a rematch that nobody asked for from 2 years ago. Why they're rematching, I kind of don't know. But, oh, man, I love Anthony Smith, yelling in the middle of the fight, "You're attacking my family." Having a schizo breakdown. Yeah, I don't know, man. Anthony Smith has always been a fighter. I absolutely have never been hot. I mean, I always fade Anthony Smith. But I'm going to be honest with you. I faded Anthony Smith in his fight against Ryan Spann. And to be fair, he dog walked him. More question of why this fight is even happening now. I think Spann's improved. Smith's been on a heavy downcline. He got the piss beat of him by Johnny Walker. I'm going to go Ryan Spann by 3rd round KO,
Jesus
I guess.
Christ, that's terrible.
I know. I
find
don't
it-
like this fight.
I find it weird that Spann is the favorite after how we saw the last fight go.
It's just because we saw look at how Smith's last fights have went.
Buddy,
That's what scares me.
It wasn't even that long ago that they fought. However, it's been showing this year through multiple promotions that rematches don't normally go the same way as the first fight. So it is what it is. Perfect example, if a fight that happened last weekend between Silva and Morozo, can't say last names, can't do it. But I bet the wrong side and lost. I feel Smith could have Spann's number here, though, which is why I'm going to go with Smith. I'm not going to bet on a guy. I'm just going to go with the under 1.5. And if I am taking someone, I'm going to go Smith inside the distance. Give me knockout round number 1.
You know what's funny? I just realized I said I'll bet under 1.5, I believe. And then I said I'm going to go round 3 with Spann. That was stupid. I'm going to go round 2 with Spann. Can I change that, Gibby?
I'll change it this time.
I'm going to veto that change. That's enough.
Excuse you.
That's 2-1, dude. Too late.
Yeah, but I own 40%, so technically.
Well,
I get
60's greater than 40.
Yeah, but I personally,
Can we get Kit Kat's vote in here? I know she'll vote with me.
Oh, there's no shot,
So
dude.
No, she won't.
What are you
Yeah.
thinking, Gibby?
I think Spam has a weak chin, and his birthday is also Thursday. So I went for one person on a birthday parlay, so I'm going against one now. So I'm going Smith. I'm going to agree with Waz. Knockout round 1.
Let's go, Gibby. All right. We are at the main event where we have Max Holloway versus Chan Sung Jong, or as also known as Korean Zombie. What are we thinking here, Gibby?
What is there to talk about?
Nothing. There's nothing to talk about. He's a
Holloway-
minus 800.
Hey, 850, all right? Get it right.
Is he 850? Last time I checked, it was 800.
Yeah, right now it has an 850 on most promotions, 750 on Caesars. Ooh, hop on that. bad
Minus
boy.
1,000 on
on
FanDuel.
FanDuel. Oh,
Fuck that with nothing. Gibby, how are you taking Max Holloway?
Let's do round 4. Knockout.
Okay. Noah, what? How do you take in Holloway?
Just like how he
I'm
lost to
taking
Volkanovski.
TKZ. No, I'm kidding. All I'm gonna say is that'd be crazy. TKZ makes a comeback, but nah. Round 3, Holloway. Can I also say you brought up earlier? We should have just made Blanchfield versus Santos the main event. Let's be honest here, man.
This is gonna be
Like,
a martyr.
I get it, it's Holloway, but again, it's another sanctioned murder. I think the Rinya one is worse, but this is another sanctioned massacre. But I think round 3 KO for Holloway, I feel like that's gonna hit. I have a feeling in my bones for that.
Yeah, no, Holloway by decision for me.
Really, I just think Holloway's been
Really?
smarter. He's been taking less damage, so
You think so, was?
Yes, sir.
All right. I will say Holloway's been slowing down.
Yeah,
His last two
I don't
fights
think he's
didn't
gonna.
look that good.
I think they're gonna have respect and take it to the distance. Neither guy's fighting for anything. They're just fighting till they retire. I would be surprised if one of them didn't retire.
TKZ, he's gone. I think he said this was his retirement fight, or he said he wants his retirement fight against Holloway a while back, but I'm pretty sure this is it for him.
Yeah.
Holloway, on the other hand, he needs to get the hell out of featherweight. Get the hell out of featherweight. Have some money fights at hell lightweight. Fight Conor freaking Gregor at lightweight. I say do that, but
Yeah. Well, hey, Noah, let's go ahead and finish out with what is your lock of the night and your dog in the night.
yay! You're doing it for me.
I am doing it for you.
Lock of the night, I'm going to list as Aaron Blanchfield. And then my dog of the night. Do I want to say Parker Porter? I'm thinking.
Stop thinking. You should have already known this.
I'm going to go Billy Goff. I'm going to do Billy Goff as my lock of the night. I'm not doing Parker Porter as my lock of the night. Get that out of my face.
Lock of the night? You mean dog
Or
of the
dog
night?
of the night. Dog of the night. No, Goff's not my lock of the night.
All right, lock it in, Gibby. He can't change the answers.
yeah.
I'm gonna go lock of the night as Rolando Badoya, and I'm gonna take my dog of the night as Jarno Aarons.
Gotcha. Mine's plain and simple. Lock the night, Mihao. Dog the night, Ukash. Boom.
Wow, Mihal's your lock of the night. All right,
If he's
all
just
right.
making it simple for the motherland.
Yep. Polish power, dude.
Okay.
I don't have a
Alright.
fight of the night. I just think of just two massacres.
I think Blanchfield's fight's gonna be fight of the night.
Yeah, I'd say that actually. Yeah.
That one I think is gonna be
That's a good one.
But hey, this one's coming out. When are we putting this one out? Thursday morning?
Yeah, we'll just do it
Thursday.
Thursday morning since we couldn't do our
'cause-
thing of Saturday morning because this is going to be airing Saturday morning at 7 a.m.
Yeah.
Get
so
that out of
do
my
that.
face.
At least
We
the
will
main card,
be
yeah.
recording the NFL preview show on Saturday. Noah, when do you think that'll go up? Monday morning?
I say Monday.
Okay, we'll do that Monday morning. And then we will record week 1 on Monday, what is this? The 4th, which is Labor Day.
Labor Day, yeah. I'm off that at least. So let's
Yeah.
go.
So we'll have
Oh,
to
Labor
find-
Day was the 5th.
No, it's the 4th.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the 4th. So we'll record our week 1 NFL episode on the 4th, but we'll have our NFL preview. So we'll go through all the divisions, all the rookies. We'll do all the pretty much all the bets that we will be placing across the NFL. I already have over 80 preseason bets placed. Gibby, how many did you place?
Let me count really quick. I probably placed like at least
Let me
6.
count.
Yeah, I have about 80, and we'll be
I
sharing
got the
those.
Bears winning division.
Yeah,
course.
I assumed. I think what we'll have to do is we'll have to keep track of all this information. So Noah, you'll be there. So you'll be our guy to take this down and keep notes. But it'll just be more of a conversation, joking around. How long do you think it'll be? 3 hours probably. It'll be a longer episode for sure. Because it's gonna be a lot of talking about teams. And Gibby's probably gonna rant for 30 minutes on the Bears.
100%.
And his hot guy. He
Yeah,
has to
now.
have a hot guy. We're gonna transfer over sports with that.
I'm just gonna do what's been said already. Justin Fields, NFL regular season MVP. Lock it. Bam.
Damn.
All right.
Let's call it here. Gibby, say bye.
See ya.